Hey guys, welcome to Vancouver Island Bushcraft. Just walking along a trail, and you guys will notice I always have this stick with me, and I wanted to discuss with you why I have it with me, and what I do with it. Like why do I always carry this thing? One of the biggest reasons is in the morning. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. There's spider webs everywhere, and you'll notice this is taller than I am. So as I'm walking, it is getting rid of spider webs in front of me, which is a huge pain in the butt. Another reason is just to distribute my weight. When I'm walking, if I'm going down a hill, it allows me to pick and choose a lot easier when I'm going from point A to point B. I'll walk forward here and I'll show you exactly what I mean. What makes it a lot easier to go down a hill or up a hill. Definitely up a hill. It's very handy. So hang on just 1 second and I'll show you. Okay, so I'm going down some pretty good terrain. There's all sorts of rocks, and so I can really pick and choose. Make sure I don't fall. It's pretty handy. Same as going uphill. When you're going uphill, you can really grab onto it, put some weight onto it, and help you go up the hill. So it's a handy thing to have. It gets branches out of your way, and I'll just spin you around. It gets branches out of your way. It allows for better balance. Gets spider webs out of the way. It's a pretty handy little piece of kit. And of course, as you all know, when I get to a bivouac or I get to a camp, I'll make a spear, because this is like right in the middle of bear territory. I'll make a spear right away, and I got myself a weapon. Same thing if I'm on the trail and you meet some undesirable people. I got myself a bow staff. I've been a jiu-jitsu instructor for 25 years. Having a bow staff makes me very comfortable in being able to defend myself. So a few reasons to have this thing. This is the one I have here is rattan. I'll just spin you around again. So it's actually a bow staff. It's actually a martial arts bow staff, and it's rattan. And I've got leather wrapped around, and then secured with some Gorilla Tape. The top and the bottom have Gorilla Tape, and on the bottom, I'll just bring it up here. So the bottom, it's got that stuff you see on TV there where they spray a boat and it floats. It's made with a screen door or whatever. Well, I use that on here on some Gorilla Tape, and on the very end, I put on some shoe toe protector. It's like steel, and yeah, it worked really good. This lasts. As you can see, it's still durable. There's nothing wrong with it. And I use it all the time. So yeah, it's just a great little item to have, add to your kit. I don't know if you've noticed here, but there's salal berries everywhere. Look at this. Right here. And he has them. These are great. They taste awesome. This is what they look like. Yeah, those are good. Anyway, I just want to give you a short video on why I use a walking stick. I'm going to pass it off to my mom. She has a little bit of a blurb about why it was really handy for her to have it when she did the, hang on, I'm going to spin you around again. It was really handy for her to have when she went to my bivouac, and she's going to explain why, sort of in her own perspective, in her point of view. So I'm going to pass that on to my mom, and I'm just going to start walking down the trail again, and I'll see you guys a little bit. So here's my mom. Okay, guys, just an amendment. I just finished discussing how important it is to have a walking stick when you're in the woods, and I demonstrated, of course, how to do that. And I'm gonna pass it over to my mom just for about a minute or so, and she's going to explain to you just how necessary this walking stick was for somebody, 60 or 70, when they're losing their balance, especially in the woods. And I'll just pass it on to my mom. Here you go, Mom.
Hi. Every time you walk in the woods, you kind of lose your balance a bit in ruts and over branches and tree stumps and things. This kind of helps you when you go to step forward. So when you take a step, if you put the stick ahead, you don't go to one side or the other. You walk straighter. You don't worry about falling over, and it's a lot safer.
Yeah, and you were saying also, Mom, that when you get to a certain age, you tend to just lose your balance every once in a while. It's a regular thing. So those people who are in their 60s and 70s and feel that they can't go into the bush because of a balance loss, you found that helped
It
quite
made
a
a
bit.
big difference. It
And
made a big difference.
so you basically, if you didn't have that stick and you were in the woods, it would have been a little more difficult.
It would have been scary.
Yeah, scary. So
Yeah.
this is a really good option for people to have that. I carry it all the time. I'm 50 and I have good balance, but I tell you, every once in a while I'll trip over a branch, and that saved me from heading forward. You know, a branch could go in your eye or something. It's a very handy item to have. So yeah, this is just the end. You saw how I used the stick. I showed you all this a few minutes ago. And yeah, thanks for joining me at Vancouver Island Bushcraft. And please subscribe. And if you like this video, then keep watching all the videos and tell all your friends. Say goodbye, Mom.
Bye.